please welcome on stage the fantastic comedic talents of Tony Law.
Keep it going! Keep it going! All right. Good to be here in the place that we're at. We're definitely somewhere. Town's got a name, and that's where we're at. Good to see you guys. What a great audience. What a great crowd. Love this crowd. You guys been here for 19 hours. Way to keep it up there. I'm glad they got my rider. I said, look, I'll do the gig, but I don't do gigs that aren't sandwiched between a roundabout and a Sainsbury's car park. Said, we'll see what we can do, Tone. We'll find something for you. So, all right. Well, this is just my chit-chat part of my show. I'll get on to my pre-prepared material in a minute. But way to hang in there. That was another part of my rider. I said, look, I'll do the gig only if it's 4 hours long and I'm on at the end. I want my audience spent. It's too easy getting those early show laughs. I want the fuck. I don't have any left in me laughs. Anyway, good to look at this crowd. Sir, could you look less far right? Feeling a little threatened by your toxicity. I'm joshing. Shouldn't have started with that. Now, and if you guys think that I've got some great material about this hat coming up, you're wrong. No, I buy the thing, I wear it on stage, and I think something will come. Oh, 18 gigs in a row. Nothing's come. Do you know what? I'm going to just check the notes. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Yep, no, that's exactly how it's supposed to have gone so far. I was hoping for a better start myself. All right, let's get on with some of my pre-prepared material, see how this crap flies. Come on, you're a maritime people. You love that sound. I saw some of you moved towards the coast just then, didn't you? You're like, shit, my ship's in. That's what you do, isn't it? English people, you go get on boats, go around the world, and mess with it. And then everybody tries to make you feel all bad about it later on. It wasn't me, I'm working class. All right, that's my opener. Start strong, really tapered away there, didn't it? Guys, I want to let you off the hook. You don't need to enjoy all of my material right now, in the moment. No, a lot of my stuff's a slow burn. I get the loveliest tweets 3 to 4 weeks after I've been on. Tony, I'm sat in a pret-a-manger right now, and I'm about to tuck into a hard-boiled egg nesting on a bed of spinach in a plastic cup. And sure, I regret paying this amount of money for this bullshit, but it got me to thinking about that gig you did on the industrial estate 3 weeks ago, and about your choice of opening material. I feel like you made some mistakes. Thank you for that. I like when I did. Do you know what? I remember when I did look at the notes, it actually said on the notes, before you do anything, introduce yourself. Damn it! I forgot to introduce myself. This is a terrible hat for that maneuver. Damn it! Flutter, flutter, flutter. I better introduce myself. Let's pretend we're starting again now. Hey, how's it going, eh? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? My name's Tony, and I originally come from Canada, eh? Shit! I forget how I used to speak. 30 years I've lived in this country, guys. 30 years. 30 years I've lived on these shitty, rainy islands. The last few years has been warming up, hasn't it? Hey, come on, climate change, keep it coming. I'm joshing. It's just there's a lot of old-timers in tonight, and I like that. That's why I feel safe. I wouldn't do the material I'm doing tonight with a bunch of youngsters because they still love the earth. I'm giving you the wrong impression. I don't mind the earth. It's just, you're looking at a guy in my 20s and 30s. I was the biggest virtue signaler in the world. I was like, come on, guys, seriously, the earth. We've got to really protect the earth, actually. Then I hit 55, and I thought, I'm not sure I care anymore. Now, my teenagers got to 16. They're like, Dad, we've got to care about the earth. And I'm like, here comes the lies again. I'm giving the wrong impression. I've made nothing but poor choices tonight in this set. Nothing but poor choices. I've got hours and hours of material, and I chose the things I've said already. That's how it goes. But fair play to you guys. You guys are like locked in. That's 4 hours of solid crowd work. Way to go. Hey, back off, nerd. This lady just heckled me with her mind. I agree with you. Books are good. Sure, books are good, but not when the acting in your head is shit. All right. 3 weeks' time at Pret a Manger, you'll enjoy that. Now, do you know what? Normally, like every show, every comedian, in their set, they have a lull. And this is the section of my set, we're already in a lull. Now, a lot of fancy comedians, what they do is they factor in lulls. They do it on purpose. They're like, well, I can't keep them up there the whole time. I'll take it down, have a bit of a lull. Then I'll bring it back up. And then we're all laughing. Then I give the audience a rest and we have another lull. Now, my set, as you've noticed so far, also has lulls in it. But I don't factor them in. They turned up right at the start, and that's not happened for a time. Glad those pricks didn't turn up, am I right? Little crowd work with the empty seats. Now, just glancing around, I used one of my genetic advantages. I'm 8% Neanderthal. So I shielded my eyes from the light, and I realized I'd say 99% of you are on board. But there's one or two of you in here, and I'm not going to point you out, I'm not going to look at you. But there's one or two of you in here who's got a facial expression I can only describe as how you would react if someone came into your flat and slid your cat off the kitchen table. What did you just do? You come into my flat and slide my cat off the kitchen table? It's a very specific look, I get that. But it really happened to me, like someone I hadn't seen for 5 years. We live in a small flat, tiny little kitchen table, and a massive fat cat. Massive cat. It's called Ponyo. I love him with my life. But someone came in, I hadn't seen him for 5 years, they sat across from me, and they had to look over Ponyo to talk to me. He's going, yeah, no, Tony, it's been really amazing. I've been traveling around. I was working in Hong Kong for a while. And then, and I came back, and then he just slid Ponyo off the kitchen table. Get out! And it was such a slimy, it was such a weak move. I wouldn't mind if he had to come in and gone, yeah, Tony, I'm uncomfortable with your fat cat on the table. Do you mind if we move it? I'd be all right with that. I wouldn't even mind if some geezer came in and went, get that fucking cat off the table, you mucky fuck. I wouldn't have minded that, but to just slide him off the table? And the worst part was Ponyo made eye contact with me on the way down. What the hell, dude? I'm your cat. Have my back. There's another bit of material I didn't think I was going to choose earlier on in the day. Tony, you've got to have a good reason to keep that sound in your show. No. I told him no. I don't have my own microphone at home, mate. Anyway, I don't know what's happened to me. I'm having a nervous breakdown. Well, that's usually when I win all the awards. But anyway, you guys are a great crowd, and you like me more than you think. I know you do. I know you do, and I know you're looking at a guy who makes terrible choices. I want to go back to that Earth thing. I gave the impression I hated Earth. I don't mind the Earth. That didn't sound better. I don't mind the Earth. I mean, the Earth's got great facilities, isn't it? Like, I mean, I'm one of those people, I go on holiday, I don't check the brochure and see what all the activities are. Right? And I'm the same with Earth. Like, Earth, I mean, it's got good activities, isn't it, Earth? It's a great way to travel through space, isn't it? I mean, apparently we're going at quite a clip. Apparently we're traveling through space at 26,000 miles an hour. I don't feel it, do you? And there's loads of activities on board Earth, isn't there? There's swimming, loads of swimming on Earth, fighting, darts. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that back. What you've witnessed here tonight is a man making terrible choices minute to minute. And I suppose there's entertainment in that. That which does not kill us, often made of foam. You guys have got a busy day at Pret-a-Manger in a couple of weeks' time. You know what I like about my set list? I always write a set list out. And I don't just write the things I want to do, like the jokes or the routines. I also write little notes of encouragement. I love that for me. I love that. It's good for my mental health. I know. Some of you guys are going, mental and health? Never heard those two words together. That really caught me by surprise. Suddenly people are talking about mental health. I mean, this is how old you and me are, buddy. You and me, mental health. Oh, you got a problem? Push that problem down. Push it down, and carry on making terrible life choices. Mix that bit up. That's not going to work. But what I've written down here, I've said, Tony, just do your best. Everyone's made a real effort for coming out tonight. You try the hardest you can. And ultimately, it doesn't matter how it goes. Because when you get home tonight, you got 6 hours of cat videos to watch. That's good for mental health. And if you think I mean videos of cats, you're wrong. No, I mean videos that you put on for the cats when you go out. There's a genre I never thought I'd get addicted to, but I can't get enough of it. It's usually a single-shot camera on a bird feeder in the middle of a wood. And you pull up a couple of chairs, and you and your cat sit there, and you just watch and go. And we're not experts, me and Ponyo. We don't know all the names for all the birds. But we just sit back there and watch. We go, ooh, that's a blue and gray bird. All right. Ooh, it's got orange on it. That's a lovely bird, isn't it, Ponyo? Every once in a while, we'll know one like, crow! Crow! Let's go! 5 hours later, oh, a squirrel? They're not a bird. Then 5 hours later, you're like, oh, I think I missed my gig tonight. 6 hours after that, we're right up against the TV going, how do they get in there? I feel like if I had done my routine in the first half, it would have gone better. Well, that might not be true. It's good to see you, a great crowd. We'll meet again in another environment. But wait! Before I leave, one little warning. And I think we all know this. Just watch out for those algorithms, eh? They're trying to make you buy stuff online that you don't want. And I'll tell you this for nothing. If you want to get into falconry, you need more than just the glove. I've been walking around for weeks going, when does this get good? Land. When I bought this off of Amazon, there was a falcon on it. But it didn't arrive with one. And I've been looking for that falcon ever since. You've been lovely, and what a great crowd for doing. Way to go. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much indeed.